NBA afternoon game here on this Thursday. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. A contest between conferences, Oracle Arena, Oakland, California, where the Warriors take their home floor. And tonight, Steve, two top-tier teams going head-to-head. A lot of excitement around this one.
You want to see the best in the business go at it. Then you get a chance to measure yourself if you're one of those teams. And I think other guys watching it on other teams, you get a chance to see great basketball.
And think of the viewership for this game, too, on 2K. They're going to love watching this one.
Huge!
What was that again?
Huge!
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. LeBron and Love, the two superstar forwards. Kemba Walker is out there with Dwayne Wade. And it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Thompson looking totally comfortable. Such a beautiful release.
Stolen by Thompson. Outside Durant. Deflects the pass. And Walker kicks to Howard. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Love with the screen for Wade. The dish to Love. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. James outside. It's a pick by Love. Shot off the screen. And Durant sends it back.
The standing reach of a center, the mobility of a guard. No wonder Durant sent that one back.
Love against Curry. Passes it to Pachulia. Out to Thompson. Three-pointer. Bangs home the trifecta. Thompson's got 5 points so far.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from three.
And perhaps, Steve, a fact that was lost last year for Klay Thompson was that he himself put up 276 made three-point shots on the season. Good for third all-time in the NBA.
Highest total ever by a player not named Steph Curry. What Curry did was amazing, but people, you sleep on what Klay was able to accomplish. Definitely one of the most gifted shooters ever to play. Draymond Green, the triple-double machine, was second in 2016 for the most in the entire NBA. He can rebound the basketball, he can score, and he loves to pass to the Splash Brothers.
And Steve, Green certainly is one of the perfect candidates to put up a triple-double every night. Might go out of his way to get it done at times.
Yeah, he did admit. Last year there was times where he was chasing a triple-double. He said, no more of that, I'm just going to play basketball. And you know what? He started to get more triple-doubles.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of this game. And the first one at the line is good.
And the former first overall pick in the 04 draft, Howard has had a stellar career, a dominant force who continues to frustrate the opposition.
He wanted to get his team the lead, and even though he didn't, he should feel good. At least he tied it up.
Love kicks to Wade. Tries from 10. A nice shot by Howard. He's got 5. There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. Thompson outside. Durant against LeBron. The screen from Thompson. Durant, the pass to Thompson. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. 8 points for Klay Thompson.
The D has to get up on Thompson when he's attempting those perimeter shots. He makes outside shots look so easy.
James kicks to Walker. Stolen by Thompson. Durant just inside the line, but they get it back. Pass to Pachulia. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Another three for Golden State.
Oh, that shot by Stephen Curry from the three-point line, he can hit that with his eyes closed.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk to Golden State's head coach, And in talking about this matchup, he said this is a team that will execute you to death. He said the tough thing is that they have such great awareness offensively. Their discipline, their recognition, any mistake you make at the defensive end, 9 times out of 10, they're going to exploit it. So, Kevin, we'll see who wins the chess match tonight.
Okay, Dave, thanks. Well, guys, it really makes sense to have their defense poised to deal with the great shooters on the floor tonight.
It really does. If they can't keep the damage done by those guys to a minimum, then it's going to be a long night.
No question about that. They must crowd their shooters and give them little to no room to operate.
Warriors leading by 5. 19 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pick by West. Here's Thompson, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Back to Rose. James outside. 9 feet out. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Right spot, wrong time. When the defense collapses on you, kick it out.
And so the first quarter is in the books. The Warriors on top. They lead by 7. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
I tell you what, the scoring has come in threes for the most part here so far.
This has definitely been a perimeter-oriented game, and right now it seems like they can't miss.
The Warriors leading. On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. We've got Jay Crowder, Channing Frye out there with Green. Then it's Isaiah Thomas, and it's Calderon in at the 2-guard spot. Down low, McGee. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. McGee's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Warriors. And a season full of records for the Golden State Warriors. 73 wins, a 24-0 start, 34 road wins. Steve, 54 consecutive wins at home. Of all those, which record impresses you the most?
Well, I think 73 wins because you have to be able to get to 73. People were calling them lucky. I don't think so. It takes a lot to be able to win 73 wins in this league.
They get it back. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. McGee's got his second bucket of the game to go. Here's Thomas. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Outer dishes to Green. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
Absolutely. Prevented an easy bucket. Fantastic D.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Draymond Green, he's checked in for West. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. And Cleveland also making a change. Howard's checked in. And the Warriors making a change here. McCaw's checked in. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
To the paint. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
It's amazing. He is on fire here in the second period after going scoreless in the first.
Calderon has the open look. Outside for Thomas. Launches it. Another shot. It's stolen. Now the Warriors moving it up. Curry outside. That one falls. Coming off Iguodala's feet. And it's 6 points for Steph Curry.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Steve, now that it's all said and done, when you look back in your career, do you have one of those single moments that stand out as your favorite?
Yeah, I think my favorite for me is probably on draft night. And then I think the moment that he retired. So everything in between, and the good and the bad. A lot of people point to the championships and all-star and the gold medals, but I think the relationships, the ups and downs, the injuries, just everything, it shapes you as a young man.
One of the going with the saying that the journey is the reward.
It's totally right, Kevin. I mean, that journey, a lot of people don't get a chance to have that journey, so you want to appreciate even the things that didn't go so well.
Yeah, great perspective. 1:56 left to play here in the half. Picked by Pachulia. Green passes to Pachulia.
And really, Howard, a genius at how he bothers scorers, pestering them with his reach and leaping ability.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Warriors leading by 11. The feed to Curry. Picked by Pachulia. Howard with the steal. Now here's Wade. Tight defense on him, and Walker kicks to Crowder. Here's Wade. McCaw grabs the miss. Golden State's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Great decision from Draymond to go up into the D there with his big body. Such an intelligent player.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Thompson, he's checked in for McCaw. Then for the Cavaliers, Korver comes in for Crowder, and it's Rose in for Kemba Walker. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Wade for 3, and it's Wade again missing. Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Thompson for the triple. It's rebounded by Cleveland. 55 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Wade, and it's blocked by Curry.
Love seeing Stephen Curry get up and send that one back.
Oh, goodness.
Terrific.
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Agreed. He's going to start putting on a show now. That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Thompson against Wade. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 12 in the game.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
It wouldn't be the first time. He's a closer, a player who loves to slam the door shut.
Lets it go from 14, and it's Golden State with another.
Nice work from Thompson. Very confident rising up whenever he gets a chance at a pull-up J.
Rose dishes to Howard. Wade for 3. No good. Shot missing. So as we can... Offensive ball clubs.
I don't think you and I are going to mind. We're going to see the ball go in the rim tonight. There's no question. What offense on both sides. These are some sweet shooting teams.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Cleveland, LeBron and Love, the 2 superstar forwards. Kemba Walker is out there with Dwayne Wade. And it's Howard in at the center, locking down the middle. And Thompson kicks to Durant. Back to Thompson. Lets it go with a 3. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Thompson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. LeBron with it. The kick out to Walker. Another 3 for Cleveland.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Boy, both teams really attacking from downtown right now. This is a long-range battle at the moment.
Now, here's Green. Pachulia with the screen on Walker. Excellent use of the screen that time.
How on earth did they let him get that wide open?
3-pointer, Wade. That shot, no good. So Golden State will take it the other way. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk to Golden State's head coach. He said they've been working much better together at the offensive end. He said, we're functioning as a unit now instead of just individuals. It's something we've worked on every day in practice. We want that flow to continue to develop. We'll see if they can keep that going tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Dave, thanks. So do you guys think their shooting will play as important a role as the coach made it sound?
It usually does. And for them to have that success shooting the basketball, I think it's going to be all about creating those high-quality chances.
And you do that by sharing the basketball. Move the rock until you get a good look, and that's what coach is asking them to do.
And just a terrific shot there in the face of some really tight defense. 3 hard-earned points on that possession.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Boy, as a defender, you simply have to be careful around Kevin Love. He knows how to draw fouls in those situations.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
Yeah, we know there are big men in the NBA who struggle at the line, but for him, it's a real strength.
Durant. Rebound, Love.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And for the Cavaliers, third time was that charm, right? 3 finals appearances in their last 46 years as a franchise, and they finally win the title. To hang that banner, guys, what a tremendous accomplishment.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. David West, he's checked in for Pachulia. And it's Iguodala in for Green. Cleveland also making some changes. Jay Crowder's checked in for Love. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Kemba Walker. And it wasn't just the Cavaliers getting the monkey off the back doors. It was the entire city of Cleveland.
Well, how about over a half a century between professional sporting championships? It's almost hard to quantify what the Cavs win meant for those loyal fans.
Free throw drops for Rose.
And Derrick Rose, the former #1 overall pick in 2008, one of the most athletically gifted point guards the league has ever seen.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Warriors. Livingston comes in for Klay Thompson. Channing Frye's checked in for the Cavaliers. Korver comes in for Dwayne Wade. Now Crowder after the missed 3 from Iguodala. And the shot's good from Crowder.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
And Kyle Korver picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Young's checked in for Steph Curry. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Cleveland. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And here's Livingston. Back to Young. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Let's hope that's never the plan, and certainly not this early in the game. You don't want to let him get on a roll. That can make a long night for you.
And it's the Warriors with the ball, following the score by Cleveland. And here's Young from the arc. Can't hit that one. Korver with the defensive effort. The Cavaliers leading by 7. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Warriors have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Iguodala kicks to McGee. Here is Livingston, looking for his first basket still in this one. McGee dishes to Livingston. From the high post, got it off in time, but it's no good. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 7. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
And we've really seen them get out and establish a real nice rhythm offensively in this game.
Well, I certainly like the play calling. They're keeping the defense guessing, and more importantly, they're generating points.
It's the Splash Brothers in the backcourt. Durant is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Pachulia in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Thomas against Curry. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Howard's checked in for Jay Crowder. It's a pick by Love. James outside. From beyond the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. James has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Cavs. Curry kicks to Green. Well, Doris, to get through an entire NBA season, you got to be tough. I mean, physically tough, mentally tough. Which do you think in the league right now exude and show you night in and night out that kind of toughness?
Well, the guy I marvel at in terms of the ferocity with which he plays is Russell Westbrook. And I don't think I've ever seen that dynamic a player at the lead guard position. The athleticism, the ability when he gets to the rack to just like, I mean, it's an assault on the rim.
Confidence, too. I mean, your confidence has got to be just boundless, don't you think?
I mean, to believe that you're the best player in the league. And I think it, to me, is his greatest attribute is his confidence.
I thought Jordan was about the toughest guy mentally and physically that I had ever seen. Wasn't the biggest, wasn't the strongest, but what he showed, I think, led his team.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I would agree with you on Michael. All time, that was the baddest man to ever do it. No doubt about it.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Wade's checked in, and the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Just trying to get a break in the action to clear some heads here. I mean, they've gone ice cold, and not a bad idea to give them a little quick breather.
Quick breather and maybe scheme something up that we haven't seen yet in this game. We'll know soon enough.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Jumper off the screen. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Cleveland leading by 12. Here's James, and the dunk by James.
Guys, you can feel the electricity in the air when LeBron gets the ball. He is grooving right now.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, some might say that Draymond Green has a big mouth. Klay Thompson said he talks to us, himself, the coach, the other bench. But Andre Iguodala had the capper, fellas. He said if you're having a conversation about potato chips, then he's going to make sure his opinion is heard.
They love that edge he brings, D.A. Absolute. Thanks. Walker's checked in for Cleveland. Cleveland's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight.
And this Warriors team so dominant on so many levels. But for me, what energizes them is that fluidity and that unselfishness of their offense. I mean, it's so much fun to play that way, and that joy feeds into every aspect of the game.
LeBron kicks to Wade. Back to LeBron. Lets the three fly. And there's Dwayne Wade on the assist by James.
Well, the awareness that LeBron possesses was on display there. He knew exactly where to find the easy look.
And Thompson kicks to Durant. Fires the three. And another three for Golden State.
You know, rough start for him, but he seems to have turned the corner here in the second period.
James outside. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. And last season, LeBron hinted that he might like to team up with Carmelo Anthony, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Paul. He said he'd like to take a pay cut to do it. Doris, what do you make of those comments?
Well, I think, Kevin, it's easy to understand why that might rub his Cleveland teammates the wrong way. You know, if that's what he wants, you'd think the best way to handle that might be behind the scenes. But it was a hypothetical presented to LeBron.
And the Warriors with a completely new five on the floor. And then for Cleveland, Fry comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's Green in for Kevin Love. McGee, the pass to West. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Cleveland leading by 8. Here's LeBron. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Golden State gets called for the foul.
Stop it. What can you do? James is so big and athletic that sometimes you have to foul him if you're on the defensive end.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And he knocks down the first one. And you look at LeBron's career, he's been cast in so many roles. The child prodigy, Doris, the chosen one, the villain, the champion, now the savior. So much of that is media creation, as we know. At this point in his career, does he care, you think, Doris, what people even say about him?
I think he's certainly conscious of his brand, Kevin, but I think LeBron's at a point in his career where it's a little bit devil may care. The Miami move was so criticized. Those rings don't come with any asterisks, though, right? I mean, he realizes that as long as he wins, the rest is just noise.
Crowder, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Rose comes in for Walker.
A room service assist to cap that possession. That pass was right on target.
Crowder dishes to Rose. The 17-footer. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
You know, that kind of miss can rattle your confidence. He knows he should have had that one.
Livingston, that's good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside Korver, the 17-footer. Here's Green, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on David West.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor. And it took them a while to find their touch at the line, but they have been red hot here in the second quarter. And if they stay this hot from the line, there's a good chance they'll hang on to that lead. They're at about 90% for the game.
Here is Caspi. Picked by West. And stolen by Fry. Outside Korver. This one for three. A three-pointer is right on target. 5 seconds left here in the second. From deep three-point range. And we've reached halftime in this one. Cavaliers on top. They lead by 11. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 16 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. He's clearly shaken off his mediocre performance from their last game as he has been dominant in the first half tonight. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
Well, it's what LeBron does. Overpowers you with his strength, overwhelms you with his athleticism, but more than that, he beats you down mentally. Very few guys in the history of the league can do the kinds of things we saw him do in the first half. But I used to do it. What? I didn't hear what you said, Ernie.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Golden State?
They're being far less aggressive than they ought to be. The free throw differential is huge right now. It's threatening to determine the outcome of the game. So they have to get into the lane and challenge defenders to make them try to stop you.
All right, that is going to...
Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
And the approach of that first half was an aggressive one. Take it to the teeth of the defense, put them on the heels, and you're either going to score or get to the line.
Yeah, he's moving so fast through the lane. He's beating defenders to the spot, and then you're in a position where the only thing to do, foul him.
On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love, the two superstar forwards. D-Wade out there with Kemba Walker, and it's Howard in at the pivot, manning the middle. And you think of the great outside shooting of the Cavs. Doris, how much of that is the brilliance of LeBron James creating those shots for his teammates?
Well, you hit the nail on the head, Kevin. LeBron is not only one of the most devastating slashers and finishers, but his passing might be his greatest strength. Pinpoint bullet passes that zip into shooters' hands before the defense can react. And you look at his shooting percentage on his passes, sky high.
And for so many players, the game of basketball is really a lifeline, whether to afford college or even beyond. And Doris, have you seen that aspect of the sport shape an individual's future?
No, I don't think there's any question. You can look up and down the NBA and every roster and know for a fact that the game of basketball has shaped the lives of these young men from the time they were in their earliest stages. I mean, for some, the game has been a lifesaver, no question about it.
Here's Walker after the made shot from Klay Thompson. And it's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Yeah, I think that's where you swing the ball around. Try and find a better passing angle.
Now, here's Walker. Down low, here's Love. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
Yeah, you guys know Kevin Love is a handful when he gets that close to the rim. Not much you can do about it.
And Thompson kicks to Durant. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
He knows it. He just got locked into scoring mode and couldn't get out of it.
And Love throws it down.
And Kevin, plays like that, really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Look at them. They are really into it.
The other bench deflated because that was a rough sequence for the defense. They hated to give up those points but did nothing to stop it.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Golden State. Cleveland also making some changes. Jay Crowder's checked in for LeBron. Calderon comes in for Dwayne Wade. And Thomas subbed in for Kemba Walker. Now here's Crowder. Thompson from long range. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Not everyone has the green light to take that 3 in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Here is Love. 6 points for him. To the middle. Howard in the post, defended by Durant, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And really, Howard is so adept at drawing contact, using those bruising shoulders and muscular frame to his advantage.
The Cavaliers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And the Warriors with some changes. West is checked in for Green. Caspi comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Green's checked in. Here is Caspi. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And Cleveland making a change here. Rose is checked in. Thomas kicks to Green. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. And that's now 6 points for Jeff Green. Pass to Iguodala. Thompson outside. The Warriors have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. And he makes the first. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Isaiah Thomas. And so Thompson nails both of them.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Now here's Rose. Leaps for it. It's stolen by Livingston. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Caspi, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He hits the second from the line. And so here's Cleveland. They've led by as many as 14 points. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose.
Poor decision making. You know he wants that one back.
Warriors trail by 4. Now here's Thompson. He's got 15. We have the step back, and he hits the jump shot. Thompson's got 11 in the second half.
Now, I'm not sure how much more we could say about this guy's offensive game. He's so gifted. Plays like that are...
Hang in there. Keep fighting. We've already...
All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Cleveland's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the 3-point shot tonight. Very respectable. A lot of defense at the forward spot with Iguodala and Green. Steph Curry is out there with Livingston, and it's Pachulia in at the 5 spot. That's the Warriors' 5.
You know, it looked like their guys, he just sort of wasn't paying attention to the play, his surroundings. Those can be costly mistakes depending on the game situation.
Now Livingston, Curry, a screen on Wade, inside, poked loose, Pachulia with it, picked up by Love. Pachulia, good.
I think you have to respect how great Pachulia is at getting strong position underneath the rim. Once he gets the ball, the rest is easy.
LeBron passes to Love. It's a pick by Love. Wade dishes to James. That three off the mark. Curry kicks to Iguodala to take the lead. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Yeah, quite an explosion of scoring here late. Both teams feeling very comfortable in their offensive sets, carrying out their game plans just as they drew them up.
And the wide open shot from Green. Off target from 3-point range. The Cavaliers trail by 3. It's stolen by Green. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And the Warriors making a change here. Durant's checked in. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Outside Curry. Fires the 3. And James pulls it down.
And you can see why he might be off on some of his attempts, getting far fewer shots today than he's accustomed to.
Warriors leading by 3. Durant, the pass to Curry. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
LeBron with it. Now Green defending. And here's Love from the arc. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love. Thompson, he's checked in for Sean Livingston. And Cleveland with a change here too. Howard's checked in. Curry kicks to Thompson. Golden State moving the ball around. On its way from Curry for 2. And the Warriors get it back. Green dishes to Pachulia. Here's Thompson. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Thompson's got 13 points here in the second half alone. From deep, James, no good. Great D that time from Durant. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They've got a 10-0 run going. Thompson outside. Thompson is double. On the wing, Green. To the inside. Here's Pachulia. Kicks to Curry. Now the dish to Green. Wade against Thompson. It's Durant on the wing. Second shot opportunity. Cavaliers with the rebound.
I love the recognition defensively. They know he can knock down that shot, and you stay right tight to him.
And here's Love from the arc. Durant with it, outside Curry. He feeds it to Thompson. Stolen by Wade. James against Durant. LeBron passes to Howard. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Impossible to block that shot with the size difference. He had a very good look at the rim.
And the Warriors with possession here. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game.
Well, the comeback hopes are out the window now. I think it's safe to say.
Yeah, their last chance is come and gone.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. That pushes it to double digits.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
You can feel the love that this crowd has for them. I think the passion of their supporters made a huge difference in tonight's outcome.
Outside Curry. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And both free throws good for Curry.
And those free throws should put the finishing touches on this win.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
And Ernie Johnson, Klay Thompson. Boy, I don't know what his coach said to him at the half, but he came out of the tunnel firing. Awesome scoring display in the third quarter.
Well, we just saw how much firepower Klay Thompson has tonight. He stretches the defense to its limits with his incredible shooting range. That, tonight, was the key to the victory.
What a